Good evening, Vincent.
Hi.
Welcome to Dan Peña's QLA Seminar. One or two questions about the seminar and let you answer some of them.
Okay.
Are you glad you attended the Castle Seminar and why?
Yeah, definitely. The primary reason I'm glad is that it allowed me to, one, be in Dan's presence, and two, just be around other people looking to improve their lives. And a lot of the stuff Dan said really resonated with me.
As advertised, does Dan make you take responsibility for what you're doing yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the whole purpose of it, is to take responsibility, to explore where you set your limits and not necessarily where the limits are. And so that was emphasized multiple times that you set your own limits. And so if you want your limit to be here, then put it there. But oftentimes, as maybe many of the other people say, we oftentimes limit ourselves to very small goals.
Was there a point during the week when something struck you differently than it had in the past? A eureka moment, an aha moment, and you've now decided to do differently? Yeah,
I think the thing that Dan teaches is, as part of the mentor program, is you have to be coachable. So that really struck me, is you have to be coachable, you have to be teachable, and you have to start breaking out of the normal routines and the ruts that you currently have and kind of move your vision from something that's very small and narrow to something very wide. So that struck me as coachable, because he'll show you this, but you have to be willing to look at that wide angle.
Going on from that, how has your vision changed during this week? And then what are you going to sort of do about it?
Yeah, my vision has changed in that the goals that I had set, now looking back from even a week ago, were very small, very much in my comfort zone. So they're much more expanded, much more dynamic. So that's kind of what I'm doing and moving towards that direction of looking at bigger goals.
Dan talks a lot about taking action now. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do in the next 21 hours, 21 days?
Right. So we had the opportunity to listen to other people throughout the week that have been through the program, and a couple of them mentioned that during the week that they were actually doing stuff. So I kind of took that model, and throughout the week when we had breaks, I was sending out emails, doing other stuff to reach out to other people. And so I actually reached out to some people and have some meetings set up Tuesday with a couple of people that I know. So I have those set up, and I'm just going to, as soon as I get back, prepare for those.
Are you pleased with what the final outcome of the seminar has been?
Yeah.
Can you rate it between 1 and 100?
Yeah, so the outcome of the seminar is great. It's hard for me to rate, because I think, again, it goes back to the original whole purpose, is if you rate it and you say, it's 100, then it doesn't allow you to grow. I mean, the whole purpose of this is to show you that you're at a 2, and you can get to that 100. So the seminar is great, but not to limit it to just this experience. The whole purpose is to have action, is to take risks.
What would you recommend to those watching this interview on YouTube?
What would I recommend? I think based off of, oftentimes we get YouTubes and throughout the day of comments, daily we get comments of what they said. My takeaway from that is that it's very easy to criticize. It's very easy to criticize. There's virtually no energy. You can always criticize from YouTube. You can write a comment. That doesn't take much energy. The energy that requires to do anything in your life is creativity. You have to create something. You have to have energy. You have to do something. You have to have action. So my advice would be stop criticizing and start creating. In order to create, you have to have action. You can't create by just sitting there and criticizing other people. If you're creating something for yourself, something for your family, you have activity.